Hey yo, how y'all doing? My name is Samuel Phillips, and I lived in New Orleans for 15 years. I have had the unique opportunity to do a wide variety of things, from working on the production capacity at large scale music festivals like Voodoo Fest, French Quarter Fest, Jazz Fest, playing as a musician in Voodoo Fest, French Quarter Fest, Jazz Fest, and the smaller fests, here and there, and playing at all the venues around, New Orleans, from Vaso to Blue Nile, you name it. I was also a teacher for an extended period of time. I was, bartender, at a nice high-end restaurant called Houston's. I think the thing that made me the most appreciative of my experience in New Orleans was actually at Houston's, because it showed me how to think about, engage with, communicate with, interact with the culture, the city, the people that I was around. People come in, they pay their money, they don't say thank you, but these human beings that are making this restaurant run, they teach you what it means to have grace, they teach you what it means to have teamwork and collaboration. My first teaching job in college was in a community music program in the Lower Ninth Ward. Taking that job and being in that community was kind of the springboard. And I think deeper so, it shaped my mindset for how to appreciate what it means to create a plan.
Like, I don't know if I want to go be in the mud in City Park on Halloween.
The mud, I ruined a pair of brand new shoes, low tops. I didn't know what I was getting myself into for an internship. And then I get there and they're like, I need you to run these cables under the stage from front of the house on the main stage. And it had just rained. And I got under the stage and I was like, oh, I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the thing that popped the lid off my head. Because I was like, oh, I'm just going to be like running coffee.
Hanging out, being with the cool people.
They busted my ass for 18 hours. And I was like, I love this. I was like, this is amazing. And everyone shows up. People are chill. People are cool. They don't fuck around. You could say that certain elements of how human beings interact has stayed the same over time. You still got black folks doing most of certain kind of jobs. Your garbage truck drivers, your streetcar drivers, your janitors, line cooks, your dishwashers. It is embedded into the framework of our mentality to leverage, our network, to leverage our family bloodline, to leverage our financial influence, to maintain power and control over things that make us feel most comfortable. The people, right? The transparency, honesty, clarity, communication, respect, and expectation to tell it like it is. And this can be, whoever, what I'm saying, from Gentilly or, like the 17, or Third Ward or whatever it may be, like across race, across, economic influence, and racial culture, division lines in the city. People show up and they tell you what's really good. And they expect that from you. You walk into a place, you say how you doing. You look somebody in the eye, you hold the door for your elders. You genuinely ask how people are doing. It can be, you can be at the line in the grocery store, at Rouse's or Walgreens, and it's going to be how you doing. There's going to be maybe a brief conversation, and people, they care. They interact. They look, for ways to help support you, even if they don't know you, right? Like, people aren't expecting you to show up and want to help them as well, but they are expecting you to be a good person. I miss that, because with that kind of directness and expectation comes authenticity and comes community, and it helps inform peace within a lot of environments, right? Like, you got your nonsense, you got your BS, you got the crime, you got whatever. But like anybody who's been to it, it can be a second line, it can be a crawfish boil, it can be a birthday party, it can be whatever. Like, family, infighting, whatever is always going to be there. But like when people are together, they're together. And there's something special about that. And I think that transfers itself into the schools. It transfers itself into the professional play capacities. And how my coworkers have interacted with me in other places, pales in comparison to what I've had in New Orleans. Like New Orleans ain't a big city, but why does everyone from around the world want to come to it? It's because the culture means something, people respect it, and how they communicate with each other, and they have kind of a subconscious allegiance and loyalty to maintaining and supporting and pushing that culture. You gonna hold on to that because it means something. Even more so, like after Katrina, it was more of a level of urgency of like, yo, we gotta maintain this shit. We gotta make sure we keep it real. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's wild. Niggas want, oh man, I wanted to do it. You can never turn left anywhere.